Hello everyone, this is Marc again for you, now with another reaction video, and today we are going to look at producer Michael's new video. He met Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank, and I'm a big fan since season 1. When I'm studying, I already saw him in the TV show. So let's go right in and check out the video. And before we now start, please make sure that you like and subscribe to this channel. This would make me very happy, and also this way you don't miss anything. So let's go.
This is amazing. We have a very special treat for you today.
Oh, look at him. The first second, and I already paused. The watch strap is matching to this beautiful looking jacket. Yeah, I love this kind of purple rose tone, like you see here. Purple, one of my all-time favorite colors. And next to him, the one and only Kevin O'Leary. Man, this is a tough guy. I just saw the interview with Graham Stephen, and this really showed me another side of Kevin O'Leary. Let's now take a look at his watch collection.
Firstly, we're back at the $300,000, yes, $300,000 a month mansion in Beverly Hills. And they very, very kindly lent us this mansion today to shoot, and it's in the previous video, so check that out. But what's really exciting is this guy here.
Yes.
Mr. Wonderful.
Yeah.
Please meet Kevin O'Leary.
Great to be here. So nice to be here.
Bum.
Now he's really looking friendly, but I remember some episodes where he can be really tough. And he would also be one of the few I would talk to if I need some investors regarding my business. So yeah.
I'm a fan, you know.
I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. I watch your watch videos. They just mesmerize me.
Well, thank you.
And I'm a big fan of both of them, and I hope one day I can meet them. Yeah, this would really be something, and yeah. Maybe it happens.
And that whole British vibe you have going, you know, that's like calm, interesting.
It's fake. I'm really from Alabama.
No, this is
it just goes with the whole idea of luxury and watches and style and everything else.
Well,
and you're a flamboyant guy, so it fits.
Yeah, flamboyant.
Yeah, it's great.
So Kevin is a huge watch fanatic, as probably most of you know. I am too. And today we are going to talk about crazy watches, and we're going to get into details of certain pieces.
You know, watches are so different, and there's such a wide population variety of opinions on them, which I think is so important, because to me the essence of a watch is its dial. And you know, I build dials, I build portfolios of dials. That's what I care about. So everything's different. If somebody shows me yet another watch that looks like one I have already, I'm not as excited. With the exception of Rolex, which everything looks the same.
Everything does look the same. And as far as investment goes, I'm astonished what's happening with the Rolex brand.
Yeah, at the moment you can really tell since February the price increased a lot. The demand is very high. Just Patek is a little bit slow at the moment, for example with me, but everything else, I mean, Audemars Piguet is performing exceptional, and the overall wonder is Richard Mille. Of course, this brand is just unimaginable. If you sell one watch and need to buy it back, the price almost increased by 20% within a few months. This is stunning and crazy at the moment. And they have a different collection. I know some pieces from Kevin O'Leary. He is a big fan of Rolex and F. Peugeot, which is really, you know, quiet. And on the other hand, we have some flashy, colorful things in gold with diamonds. Let's go.
How should we start?
It's, of course, the white face steel Daytona from Rolex, the more recent with the black, you know, bezel.
Really strong piece, huge waiting time, more popular than the black dial, and he is well known for his red straps. We have here, I think, Rubber B. This is a brand from Switzerland. They produce this kind of straps, and they fill out here the gap perfectly. This is just the color he loves and prefers on straps. There are a lot of energy. I also like the color red, even though purple is my number one.
Yeah, why do you always have red bands?
So over a decade ago, I shot one of the seasons of Shark Tank with a wonderful guy that was running the wardrobe department, and he left the show the next year, and the woman that took over came out on the first day of shooting and said, "Hey, where's the red band from last season?" And I said, "Well, that was just one of my many watches." And she said, no, it had a red band on it. I said, "So what?" She said, "You have to wear a red band. We have to have continuity."
Talking of continuity, you don't see me ever with something else than a tie and a suit. So I understand this point.
When I leave here today, I'm going to FedEx this piece. I'll say goodbye to it forever to Phillips Auction House. It is going to be featured in the Prince of Monaco, Prince Albert's charity auction in December for water called One Drop. And Guy Liberté, the guy that is very famous for Cirque du Soleil, is his partner, and they asked me to put this piece up for auction.
Nice.
So I will never see this again, but I'm proud to give it up.
Well, I'm glad I got to see it's a beautiful piece. I love the Daytona.
Yeah. Now let counter with something. What do you got in a Rolex I'm going to like?
I have a couple of Daytonas.
Okay, let's see.
Okay, let's see what we've got.
I don't remember what he had. Daytona, which kind of model? I don't remember.
And here we have got. Are you peak?
Oh! You gotta be kidding me. You see this RM? I will probably get it next week on Tuesday. I just bought it. One of my favorite pieces. And when I sit here and looking at this video, I just thought, man, it would be great to wear this watch because he likes red, Kevin Leary likes red. Then I had a full red watch. Man. Ah, yes, I remember here. Producer Michael has the Rainbow Daytona, of course. And this one, yeah. Funny story for the leopard one. It was offered to me in July, but I didn't have the guts to buy it. I showed it some clients, I showed it some people. The price was, compared to the internet, very cheap. It comes full set with box papers. I don't know, I just didn't do it. I wanted to have it, but then I didn't have the guts, yeah. But this watch I'm really looking forward next week.
Okay, let's do this one. Get out of the box.
Now right away, Michael, I'm going to ask you, that can't be factory.
This?
That's way too tricked out.
100% factory.
100% factory, worn also by Nicolas Cage. There's one famous picture, I think he's looking like this into the camera, and there he has this watch. Man, if you have it in your hands, it's really a gorgeous piece. But of course, I mean, you see the look, it's kind of unique and not easy to sell. If I had unlimited amount of money, I would buy this one for myself. I wouldn't wear it properly, but maybe I would wear it. I have a pocket square in the same color, so this would be in an all black outfit. This would be perfect.
I don't believe it.
100% factory.
Every stone is Rolex.
Everything is untouched by anybody other than Rolex. Yeah.
It's a real statement piece, and again, if you're talking dial, there's nothing like this.
Nothing like this. Nothing
and
at all.
100% factory.
100%.
You heard it, factory.
100% factory.
Which makes it
challenge me on it.
incredibly valuable.
Yeah, it's
one of the last watches where I don't understand why it's not performing that well. Okay, the watch currently you can buy it, I think, for 60,000, under 60,000 euro. Okay, and compared the look and everything, I'm pretty sure they don't sold a lot of watches and don't build a lot of models of this. Nevertheless, it's not going through the roof. Maybe it will take a few years, but if I would suggest 10 years from now on, this will be a very expensive piece.
Okay, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to go down the rabbit hole a bit. Let's go to a micro brand that many people won't have ever heard of. This is a Ming. There's only one of these in the world. This is Ming's own personal watch that I basically bought before it got to his wrist. What happened here was, I have a friend in the UAE, United Arab Emirates, who is rumored to be the world's largest watch collector, and I believe it. I won't mention his name because we have an agreement about that, but he knows more about watches than anybody I've ever met, including micro brands. One day I get a WhatsApp message from him. He says, "Have you heard about Ming?" I said, "No." He said, "I just acquired an 1119 Ming, sorry, 1129." And I said, "I don't know what that is." And he sent me the image of this piece. And I looked at it and said, how is that dial made? I mean, this dial's crazy. Look at the floating dial aspect of it. It's amazing.
Not so easy to see, but you have like different kinds of layers.
And he designed the face, and it was made by an affiliation in Switzerland. So,
we see some serious watch game over here. Yeah, the movement looks exceptional. Micro rotor, interesting, very nice. I don't know the brand. Made out of titanium, I see here. Okay, interesting.
And what I really loved about this watch, I went over to Robert Hershevik, who you know. He and I compete with watches. He has a lot of great pieces.
I know he does.
And I said, Robert, you will never have this watch. And he said, sure, well, I'll get
A little bit of competition there, right?
And he said, sure, I'll get one. I said, no, you won't. There's only one in the world. And he said, do you want to sell it? I said, no, Robert, you will never have this watch. It was a beautiful moment.
This, like, if you do business with men, and I sell watches, let's say, also to very rich people, they love to collect and to trade and to sell. It's, you know, this is a kind of mentality. If you are into this, then you will love watches. It's never enough. Sometimes you want to get rid of something, you sell it again, and you get something new. Yeah, awesome hobby.
Funny.
Yeah, it is great.
That's funny.
I love this piece.
Beautiful piece.
Now let's see something you got that's up there on the roster.
Okay, something really up there?
Yeah, I want to see. Now,
Man. Just at this point, please let us appreciate the color game from producer Michael. At this point, he took it to another level. I mean, look at the earring matching. It's a fancy pink, I remember somehow, matching to this, and also his bracelet, the shoes. Oh my god, this.
All right, let's step it up. Let's step it up. Let's step it up to
Can
this.
we
bracelet's
just
amazing.
talk about this one for 1 second? What are you wearing on your wrist?
This is an
No one
AP.
didn't even make the box.
Well, I had to have something on my wrist, and the box was full. So this is an AP offshore.
44
rose gold, with a diamond baguette bezel.
Factory, Michael, factory.
No. This is an aftermarket bezel.
There, because I've never seen that on.
They make it.
Yeah.
They only make 10.
This is not hard. I never had this piece in my hand. He said now he put an aftermarket bezel on it, so he can always, you know, change, or maybe he set also the original one. But I don't think, because normally this piece should be with a ceramic bezel. So this one was made.
10 pieces, and I wasn't lucky enough to get a factory one, so I had that made.
It's stunning.
But it's
I mean,
not. That's not factory bezel.
So there you have. At least you're being honest about it. But that is a gorgeous royal oak.
Well, thank
The
you.
way, I mean, the dial is amazing, and it works so beautifully with the pink band.
It's pretty, right?
I was just about to say, I
Patisserie.
do like the pink band with the shirt, and also that earring isn't going unnoticed either, sir.
So one thing I try to do is I try to watch my watch.
100% okay. I don't saw the video. This is the first time I'm seeing this video. Honest, okay? Honestly, this is the first time.
So this is a crazy piece. This is a Jacob & Co. Astronomia.
Astronomia.
And this is the baguette piece. I actually did a video on my channel on this watch.
I was lucky enough to see the whole Jacob & Co. collection in Dubai. Incredible timepieces, piece of art. No one else is doing it, and if you see it the first time...
I've heard about Jacob.
Yeah.
He is an insane guy. Clearly, to make pieces like this is nuts.
He is so particular.
I've heard the story. He and F.P. Journe, we'll look at an F.P. Journe in a minute, are known in watch circles as crazy dudes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's different, you know. Of course, F.P. Journe is more traditional and all this kind of stuff, but one thing I have to say, if you see the pieces in person, Jacob is really pushing it. He's breaking rules and boundaries. No one else is doing it in the whole watch industry. Maybe there are some micro brands, I don't know. I don't want to say, but at the end, his way. Also, if you see the new Bugatti, what he is doing. At the moment, no one else is doing it like this. So this is really awesome, and I hope he continues with his kind of vision. Interesting, very interesting.
I have a fantastic relationship with him. I mean, amazing relationship with him. I actually told him that I was going to be doing a video with Kevin, Mr. Wonderful. And he said, really? Does he like Jacobs? So I said, you know, I don't know if he does or he doesn't. I've never seen him wear one.
Yeah.
Which watch would fit him from the Jacob & Co. collection?
So he said to me, we got to fix that.
Uh-huh.
So I said, well, how do you want to fix it? So he sent me this to give to you.
Which watch is
gift
inside?
from Jacob
Wow.
for you.
Wow.
Open it.
I'm kind of blown away. This guy's a major dude.
Major dude. Major dude.
Wow. That is just Such magic opening a box.
Epic X Rose Gold.
That is.
Yeah, the Epic X would probably fit him. This watch also looks kind of, I don't want to say aggressive or something, but you know, it's a strong watch and only strong men can wear this. So let's see.
I just love this moment.
I think you'll enjoy this.
It just looks. Oh, there's a little bit of plastic. That means you know it's new. Look at that. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Whoa! Red band.
Of course,
No.
and red buttons.
Oh my.
Stunning.
Perfect.
Stunning. Wow.
Mr. Arabo, well played, my friend. Well played. It couldn't get any better. You know, I'm 100% sure as a watch lover, he will enjoy this watch so much. You know, it was a gift by the owner of the company, by the founder, and he thought also, you know, what could he like? And the red with the black case, man. Well played. Well played.
That's crazy.
How about that? Now that's a skeleton dial. Can you see through it?
I can.
Nice.
That's the Epic.
Nice. Perfect watch for him. Perfect.
Sensational piece.
Yeah.
I have one of those.
That is amazing. So this guy is gifting me this watch?
That's your watch. That is not an inexpensive watch.
I'm sure it isn't. Red band, Shark Tank ready.
There you go. There you go.
That is absolutely
Nice. Also, look, he alterated everything. The pushers, the crown, and also the red hand. This is probably a 1 out of 1. I don't know, but probably 1 out of 1.
beautiful. Wow.
And I promise you,
material
Kevin had
out.
no idea about this. Is that the truth?
I had no idea, but I knew that you had pieces from him.
He designs everything himself. He comes up with a concept and then challenges his watchmakers to go and make it.
Yeah, this is what I respect the most. Also within the watch collection of the Astronomia, it's like this, okay? He always comes up with new ideas and he's changing the game 100%. He has the Russian edition released just by now. Then there is the one with the spider, and there are all, the one with the dragon is also incredible. And if you take a look, for example, at Rolex, and they are introducing the novelty with the Sky Dweller on a rubber, on the Oyster Flex bracelet, you know, nothing's changed in my opinion, and he is really doing a great job there to always introduce new ideas, interesting ideas, and changing the whole look of the watch every single time.
Man, that is just. I just love the work on the stones, also on the sides. I mean, it really. It's a very big piece.
Yes,
I mean,
very big piece.
Yeah, there are two
It's
sides.
not a piece you can wear every day.
No,
I
but
mean,
you're going to walk into a room with this, and people are going to say, "What is that?" Okay, let's go. Let's go. Oh, I want to tell you this story.
Ah, here we see the watch collection. So at first we have the F. Peugeot Resonance, 2 movements inside of one watch, swinging to each other beat, and that's why they are more accurate. Then we have a code 5911, I think, I don't remember, from Audemars Piguet. This should be Vacheron Overseas, and here probably Royal Oak. Yeah.
Let's go to a watch that a little controversial for some collectors because it's not Swiss, which I
This,
don't have.
not Swiss. This, I was curious, the crown on this side, there are not a lot of watches which have the position of this one. It should be Lange & Söhne Zeitwerk. Currently, if you're interested, I have one in rose gold, but his one is one of the newer versions. This is the new clasp. The old one was way more massive. I don't want to say anything bad, you know. Mr. Schmidt is doing a great job over there. Overall, the watch has the nicest movements, and I think they are the only company who is assembling the movement, testing it, deassembling the movement, and put it back together just to make sure everything is working 100% correct. If you put Patek next to Lange, obviously the Lange has the much nicer movement. It looks like a city with all the depth, but it's not easy to trade. This is my job, you know, I need to buy and sell, and always when I buy Lange, it takes time. It takes time to sell.
At all, Lange.
German.
German.
German
Now,
brand.
They're neighbours.
yeah, they're neighbors, but they're huge competitors. You know that.
Ooh, novelty. This one is the calendar.
Just timepiece.
Zeitwerk.
Now this piece is a digital watch with an incredibly complex movement.
Wait. Digital?
Oh.
No, digital in the sense that it's digits.
I
But
see, yes.
completely mechanical.
Mechanical,
Which is
okay.
incredibly hard to do.
They need a lot of force to move these discs every second.
And you know, on the outer ring.
Every minute,
see, it
sorry,
also
every
has
minute,
the day of
not
the
every
month.
second.
So there's a lot going on in here: power supply, secondhand, etc.
Because
That
if
may
you
be
look
the
at
only
this-
one in the world with a red strap on.
I'm sure it is.
And that we went through a whole thing about getting the red strap
Okay.
for it and everything else, and you know, the headache. The curse of the red strap is also what I love about it. I like the whole challenge of getting the red strap.
There's probably
If he goes to Lange and tell him, I buy the watch only if I get red strap, and they say, we don't offer red strap, get me one. I think the discussion is very interesting to listen to.
2 people in the world that would wear this watch with a red strap and they're sat next to each other right now.
Probably,
Gorgeous.
yes.
It is
Absolutely,
nice, it is nice.
absolutely gorgeous piece.
I love it.
Gorgeous
I
piece.
think the dial is just such a mind blower.
May I ask, I'm sure the viewers would like to know, how much is that watch?
100 something, huh?
This piece is either 70 or 80,000.
80, huh?
Like that. You know,
That's a lot of...
I think a little bit more expensive. I can also be wrong. I don't remember. Striking time. There are different complications. You have the regular one. Then there is a striking time. You know, every 50 minutes you hear a bong. This, I think, it's more expensive. I don't know.
watch.
yeah, it's a lot of watch. The Lange is not an inexpensive mark.
No, not at all.
All of their pieces, all their maison is. I had a chance to do a Zoom with the CEO from Switzerland last month to see the
Mr.
new
Schmidt.
pieces coming. They have some spectacular stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, just.
I remember the day I met Mr. Schmidt, and there was one scene where he gave me a prototype in my hand, and I, you know, saw, and he said to me, at that time I was working in a classic menswear shop, and I used to see him there, and then he said, look at the serial number. This you will never see again, and it was number 00. I always, when I think of him, I always remember this. This was a turbograph, tourbillon, and he tested it. Yeah.
You know, and my thing is always, I say to them, show me the dials. Show me the dials. Then we'll talk about price.
It's a beauty, absolute beauty. And I think, again, for a serious watch collector, that is good value for money.
Yeah, it is. You know,
Very nice.
it's funny, you know, and I don't mean in any way. I don't buy watches. Obviously, I care about money, but this is a disease we have.
Oh, it's horrible.
It's a horrible disease.
It's an addiction.
Yeah, it's an
Right?
addiction.
It's a total addiction.
You know, and every time I bring another one back, this is like a small subset of what I got. And my wife sees a new watch, she goes out of her mind saying, "Why do we need another watch?"
You can't explain this
So
to
now I'm just
anybody.
hiding them.
Yeah, you can't explain it.
You just park your money, you know, you're putting the money down and convert it to something else. And the return on investment on most pieces is really good. And also if we take a look at Michael's collection, of course, there are some pieces very, very hard to sell and to move. Degresono, if you remember one of the older watch reviews. But most of the watches, let's say the Rainbow or this performing is like crazy, so it's okay.
Certain addiction.
It's
So
an
if you're going to
addiction.
get into this, you better make sure that you're willing to, because I never sell my watches.
Sacrifice food,
Yeah.
right?
Children can't eat, but we
Right.
got a new watch.
Exactly.
No one's going to college, but I got a new watch.
There you go. There you go. And I can tell you what time it is.
Yeah.
I can tell you what time you're not going to college.
What do you got?
All right.
Before
Talking.
we do this, can I make a suggestion?
Please.
We're at 26 minutes.
Yes.
Whoa.
So should we do a part 1 and part 2?
No!
Because I see a lot more
Yeah, there
watches.
is-
We've got enough here to do a part 3 and part 4. Let's do it.
So
Okay.
you should do a rap thing for this.
Yeah, so let's do a wrap. So from Kevin, from me, we're going to say cheerio. You know what to do. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell. Make sure you follow Kevin's YouTube channel.
Michael, we're not done yet.
But if people don't watch the second video,
Oh, I see.
then
I mean,
we've got to
we've
tell them.
just
We'll tell them
started
again.
here.
I
Then
Then
know.
on the
Sorry,
next
I mean, we're not
video, I can probably wear the RM, okay?
Some of the
Halfway through
best stuff
collection.
still to come.
I know. So
But-
watch part 2.
Watch part 2. Hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, and everything else that you need to hit. But we'll see you soon. Bye.
Yeah, really awesome video. I hope I can meet both of them in the future. And to watch lovers, and I'm really looking forward for the next video. I want to see his opinion on the RM in red. Yeah, so stay tuned, and I will surely show you also part 2, and I see you guys next time. Bye bye.